Well, not the intended species, but a little shovelnose on the Vex pre-made rigs. We'll get this sandy shovelnose back in and we'll keep going. Beautiful little shovelnose. All right, buddy, let's get you back in. Beautiful way to start the morning. Hopefully some herring, tailor, skippy, whiting, flathead come through, but we'll get this beautiful shovelnose back in the water. Beauty. All right, welcome back. I'm in the garage again. Wife is kindly, she's going to lend me the car again in the morning. Now, I'll bring you down some different tackle tomorrow, which I'm really excited about. So I've got the 7-foot Assassin Slayer. We took this down Esperance around Australia Day long weekend, and it's such a really light rod. It's 2-piece, so it's obviously going to go in the car really nice. And I've got that paired up with a little 3000 spinning reel, got 8 pound on it. Cast weight up to 14 grams. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this down the beach. I'm going to throw out some little Vex. I've got some kids whiting rigs. I've also got some bottom burley rigs. I've got a selection of small lures. So this will be able to throw my shiver sticks, some, my micro jigs, a lot of small slices, soft plastic. So it's a really versatile little rod. It retails under $200. Assassin surf. So this is a 7-foot piece. We took it down Esperance, as I said. We caught a lot of really big brim on it. Had some fun off the jetty as well, getting some squid and some herring. So I'm going to bring that down. But I can't go anywhere without the 9'6" affinity from Assassin. So I'll bring that down as well, just in case I want to throw some larger stick baits, larger metals. But I'm really excited to get down a little 7-foot Assassin Slayer. I want to just bring it down the water, show you legends what this rod can actually do. I've already hooked a few stingrays the last few weeks with this, so I'm pretty keen to get this back down the water. Target species will be herring, skippy, flathead, maybe some tailor. I said this is a really versatile rod. Retails under $200. It's that light. I just like it's really nice balanced rod with this reel. Really super light. So I might not even use the affinity, but I am going to bring the 9'6" affinity as well from Assassin down. I'm going to pack the car now. I'm pretty excited, and we'll see you legends on the chest cam tomorrow morning, bright and early. You. Okay, welcome back. I am down visiting Andy, and actually very happily surprised I'm greeted by Paz as well. Now, I'm having a comedy of errors this morning. All my camera mounts for some reason have all broken, and so I've got this MacGyvered strapped to my chest. I don't know how it's going to go, but we're down in the water. I'm at my happy place. I've got my boys 7-foot Assassin Slayer in my hand. Just got that with a Vex pre-made paternoster rig, just with 2 droppers on it with some long shank hooks. I'm trying to catch a fresh herring so I can put that on for bait. So I will get the affinity out as well, the 9'6". I've just got some old muleys here that I'm going to throw out back into the water, and we will rebait this rod, and then we'll get the lures out. We'll see how we go. The plan is to hopefully get a feed this morning, but if we don't get a feed, we'll catch up with Andy and Paz. But a comedy of errors, so I have 2 camera mounts that are completely snapped off this morning. So if this camera falls in the ocean, it falls in the ocean, so be it. But let's get this bait rig baited up, cast it out, get the lures back out. Look where we are. Absolute paradise. Let's go. Well, it's that time of the morning. I'm having an absolute shocker this morning. All my camera mounts somehow decided to all break. So I've just MacGyvered something onto my chest. I reckon it's going to probably fall off. The camera's going to go in the water, but that might be cool to see what's under swimming around. And I've just put the 10 gram, there we go, got a bite. So if we get this herring in, he's going to be cut up straight away and go into the bait rod. So this morning, if we can get a feed, happy days. Otherwise, we'll just collect a few fresh baits. So I'd like to head out again tomorrow, but I've just come down to see Andy, and I didn't realise Paz was here as well. So very welcome surprise to see 2 absolute gentlemen on the sand. I just got the 10 gram white little micro jig on from Major Craft. Oh, I threw the hooks. You are kidding me. All right, let's try again. We'll do one more cast with this, then we'll try the shiver stick. I just want some fresh bait, if I can, to chuck on the bait rod, or I might even hold that bait rod in a minute. Almost had success. First cast with the micro jig. I'm just going to go really slow. I don't think I'm going to break any records this morning. As I said, when I saw both my camera mounts to clip onto my, oh, that was a good hit. It's just going to be a video. I can see lots of whitebait at my feet, so I'm pretty excited, just quietly. Not only is it a weekend and I'm on the sand, I can see tons and tons of bait at my feet. Absolute best way to start the day. Now, if we get them on the bait, we might put the lure rod away. As I said, the 7-foot Sass and Slayer, it was a lot of fun when we took it down to Esperance. Oh, jumper. Got a jumper. Feisty herring. All right, we're going to cut this one up. This is our fresh bait on the little 10-gram micro jig. We'll get him cut up now. We'll put him in the bucket and he'll go back out in the bait rod and see if we can get a few more. Beautiful way to start the day. Feisty little herring. All right, mate, you're going to be bait now. We'll dispatch of you humanely. Beautiful, and then we'll put that on the little Vex pre-made rig on the Assassin Slayer. Beauty. All right, let's get casting. Lovely. Now let's see if I can actually get this bait in the water without having to go back to the rod. So I've just caught a fresh herring on a little micro jig. I've just got this Vex pre-made rig, just a paternoster with 2 droppers. So we had a lot of success with this down at Esperance. Me and my boy caught so many big brim on it, just having it in the rod holder. Got lots of sand in my fingers. So we'll just get this fresh. I just literally just caught this about a minute ago. Put that on the hook there, 2 droppers. And by the time I go back to my other rod, I'm hoping that this rod is already hooked up. And so if we do get better bites on the bait, we'll put the lures away. I've just got this paired up with a little 3,000 6-pound braid, 14-pound leader. The leader's a bit heavy, you could probably go down to even 10 or 12. And again, I'm not lobbing it out far, just a gentle flick. A lot of these fish are literally in this front section, so, and I would expect that to get some attention pretty quickly. And we'll put that in the rod holder and hopefully get a few more herring. Really after a flathead this morning. Andy's picked up a lot of good flathead here over the last couple of weeks, so I'm going to get the lure rod back in the water and I'll just keep an eye on that rod. So if I haven't got any bites, you know, in a couple of minutes, I'll just recast and check the bait. But that's pretty much, I just caught that herring a minute ago, so hopefully the fish come and find the fresh bait. Yeah, so I just got one on bait. As I said, it's very quiet this morning. I'm just going to throw the 10-gram micro jig. I'm just going to do 2, I'd probably do 2 casts. Then I might hold the bait rod. I said I've got a couple of herring in the bucket now, so I'm pretty happy. I've got some fresh bait. And if they do hang around this morning, I'll try to get a feed for the kids, but I'm not too stressed. What I can see here now that it's light, we've got a lot of established weed beds as well. Oh, there's a bite, missed it, and slow it up. Very timid, very timid. Another little nudge. Come on. There's a lot of weed beds here. So that's obviously where the whitebait's holding, and I'm pretty happy with the structure here with these weed beds. So good little spot to come and check out. I've got to nudge that time. I'm just going straight through those weed beds now. All right, we'll do another cast. Maybe one more. And then, so we're going to get some crazy camera angles. If I make a video out of this, I'll be amazed. So I haven't got a actual camera, any to hold the camera, so I've just MacGyvered something with some, lucky I've got some electrical tape in my bag. But all my camera mounts have all, I don't know why they've all broken at the same time, which is, you wouldn't read about it. So there's a bite, very small herring this one. Get this one in, then we'll go to bait. I drop that one, he's there. Yeah, you know, it's not your morning when your camera gear's playing up and you know, it's broke. These fish are quite a way out. I got hit right out deep, but there is some really good weed beds here as well. Oh, and I just pulled hooks. Okay, we'll do one more. So you know when you're pulling hooks, what your morning's going to be. We'll just do one more on the crazy camera angles here. Might give up on the filming in a second. I can't keep the camera still. Oh, bite instantly. That's better. And that was again quite a fair way out. Can we actually get this one in, Nolan? Honestly. Redemption. Yeah, and we'll go back. I'll cut up some more herring from that first fish I've caught. I reckon the bait might outdo the lures, but certainly getting some hits on this little micro jig. I'll put the shiver stick on in a minute. Oh, I dropped it as well. How did I drop that? All right, one more. I'm not going to muck around though. Get some crazy. Every time I cast, it moves the camera. Fantastic. So good. What we might do, I might put it on the head. I've got a head now. See, I'm getting. So I've hooked up 3 times, 3 casts, but I've dropped the last 2 fish. Wonder if I put it on the head cam. I might try some head cam action. So it's all very new to me, this filming in long form, and losing fish is definitely not new to me. Oh, they're just so lazy. Like, I'm getting hit every cast. They just do not want to stay connected. Just going nice and easy, keeping the rod tip low. Oh, that's offensive. Another one. All right, oh, how do you stop though? How do you stop? I don't know. All right, we'll just do one more. Watch the camera move again. All right, we're going to put this on the... I'm going to do head cam in a sec, for sure. We'll go head cam. And can I lose 4 fish from 4 casts? They're certainly liking the little profile though. So I've got a nudge then, and another hit. So this is the 4th fish I've hooked, 12 casts. All right, I'm going to put the head cam on in a sec. If I lose this one, I'll go do what I need to do and come back. Certainly, oh, I've dropped it. All right, oh, he's back. Another one hit that on the way. I actually dropped that one and another one hit it on the way in. So there's definitely a few around. I see it there swimming in the, whoa, the white bait getting chased. So visual in the mornings. So visual. Now I know you're trying to throw the hook, because the last 3 have thrown the hook. That's for sure. Then we might try the old head cam. Come on, in you come. Oh, it's been a challenge, I tell you. It's been a challenge. Okay. Number 3. All right, get this one in the bucket. I'm going to try the head cam, and then this is going to be a very average video, so I do absolutely apologise. I'll go and get some camera stuff this afternoon. We'll get this one in the bucket, and we'll put the head cam on and we'll give it a crack. Beauty. Well, I do apologise. I said I've come down with, you know, very excited that I've got Paz and Andy to my left, but my camera gear, as I said, it's not easy doing this filming, this caper. I'm usually a short form content guy, so the camera's probably going to fall in the water. I'm pretty stressed at the moment. I've just got some electrical tape bound up. But if you were to walk past me, you'd be going, what are you doing, you absolute clown? What have I lost? I've lost at least 4 on camera, so that's been really exciting. I've got the little boy, I brought my boy's 7-foot Assassin Slayer down. I want to have another cast with it in a minute. Oh, so I'm getting hit every cast with the white 10-gram micro jig. So I'll put the shiver stick on in a minute, but very timid bites as well. That said, I'm so, can't believe that I have, both my camera clips are both broken. So not one, but both of them. And then my head mount, the screw is missing out of it. It's just an absolute comedy of errors this morning. It's just, can't believe it. But we've got to get the bait rod back out. So if we get this one in, we'll stop mucking around and we'll get the bait rod back out. So I can't believe how busy this beach gets. It's bloody crazy. So these herring, I've lost so many herring this morning. So I just want to take it nice And easy, let's get them in, let's get them in. We got the hezzers, we got the hezzers. I'll tell you, I'm just happy to be on the sand, and I'm just trying not to stress too much about my camera gear. Nice little feisty herring, but let's get the bait rod out and see. I've already caught a really cool shovel nose this morning. So we'll get the bait rod back out now. Give you a look at the rig. We'll get this little hezzer in the bucket. I'll get baited up and I'll be back with you shortly. So I've just thrown out some fresh herring on this little Slayer, Sasson's. Oh man, they're so light. That's what the biggest thing when we were playing with it down at Esperance was how light this rod is. Like you could definitely use this, you know, in the river. I could probably even throw my little shiver sticks and metals and micro jigs on it as well this morning. I just bought the 9-foot just for a little bit of extra casters because I'm finding these herring are definitely out further. So what I'm going to do, while there's no swimmers, I'm going to leave that in the rod holder, chance my luck, and then I'll quickly go get the lure rod and see if I can have a quick cast, and we'll be back. All right, hopefully that rod goes off. Oh, I think I managed to get another one on the little Sasson surf slayer. Oh yeah, it's carrying on, and this will be funny. I'll be caught up to my other line because why would you want to fish with one line when you can fish with two? So fresh bait, definitely the key of these beaches. I just put out a fresh cube of herring, and yes, herring will eat themselves, as will sand whiting, and it's so much fun on this little 7-foot. Have I got a double? No, no doubles, that's okay. I'll take it, I'll take it. It's been a hard morning. I'll definitely take it. Another herring in the bucket. I'll have a quick cast of the lure rod. Oh, 6:30. So we need, what do we need? We need two more for a feed. Otherwise we'll just have some for bait, which is absolutely fine. So I've just got the 10 gram micro jig on here, and I'm hooked. Oh, what's hooked up to that? Oh, I am hooked up, and hooked up to this as well. Oh, I dropped him. All right, we'll do, as I said, getting a lot of bites on the micro jig this morning, but just finding it really hard to get them to stay on. What we want to do is after this cast is get that little bait rod back out before the swimming clubs come through again. Again, nudge, nudge. I'll really slow it up. Do a couple little extra twitches. Oh, and again, this is a lot of fun. Yes, they're not big fish, I know. I get it, I hear you. But this is what's on your doorstep. You come down here every morning and wrestle these fish, and some mornings you'll get flathead, some mornings you get tailor, mulloway, snapper, skippy. If you don't, you're not going to know unless you go. And that one pulled hooks. All right, let's get the bait rod back out. It's pretty, I must say, pretty frustrating. So I've still got bait running. I want to be out of here by 7 if I can. I'm just going to check that herring fillet. So I just got fresh herring on here with these long shank hooks. Good for two reasons: the fish don't swallow the hooks, and really sharp as well. So again, no swimmers, so let's quickly throw this out, and we're going to persist with the micro jig just for a little bit longer, and try not to cast the lure rod into the bait rod. Will be the plan, Nolan. All right, let's go. I think I only need 1 or 2 more for a feed, so hopefully I'll persist for a little bit longer. Pulled in the bait rod because the swimmers are just coming through too frequently now. Yeah, it's been very, very quiet morning. I was pretty hopeful. We've got a little bit of cloud cover now, but probably came in too late. Would have been nice to have that cloud cover probably an hour and a half ago. And I was trying to get a flathead or a skippy with the bait rod, but just couldn't leave the bait rod out with all the activity in the water with the swimmers and kayakers. So I pulled that in now, and I've caught some on the bait rod earlier, and obviously some with the lures. So see if we can get this one in. I've lost so many herring this morning, so I'm not very confident running up the beach, getting desperate. So that's on the 10 gram micro jig again. So I think it's just a profile, but it has been super slow, super challenging. We might do one more cast. I think it just got a feed now, so I'm happy enough. But I can't believe how busy this beach is. I wanted to show you something really cool too. So this morning, when I had my bait rod out before I could see, sort of around that 4:30 period. So these Vex hooks, they are really sharp. So I don't know how I've lost so many fish today because I can barely get this one out. So beautiful herring. But when I was fishing with my bait rod this morning, I thought I had a squid on because you do get squid here. Now I'm going to see if I can get it. So I've actually scored myself a free rig. So I've got myself a grapnel sinker. I managed to pick this up. I was actually throwing a lure and I got this out of the water. So I'm happy that I pulled that out of the ocean anyway. You know, keep that off the sand. There's obviously swimmers and stuff around. That was pretty cool. All right, I'm going to have probably one more cast with this micro jig. I reckon I'll call it a day. So go and say hello to Paz and Andy and then pack it up. Using many fish off camera, I must say. So don't want it to seem that I'm catching a lot of fish and you know I'm doing a great job. I'm just here having a bit of fun, but I'm losing far more fish than I'm landing, I must say. And apart from a couple that have been at my feet, most of them have been, I would say 20 to 30. They've been out quite deep, so I'm not too sure if there's some stingrays around or a shark. But they're definitely not in as close as they normally are. Saw a lot of whitebait this morning get disturbed, which is really cool as well. Another jumper trying to throw the hooks. See if we can get this one in. I've lost so many herring this morning, it's just been ridiculous. It's going to go down with the water. Hopefully we'll beach him in on this one. There we go. Another hezza. Oh, it's been a struggle. Been a struggle. Okay. We'll just see how many we've got. That might be enough now for dinner. We don't need to take any more than we need. As I said, not breaking any records here. On that white 10 gram little micro jig, rig with some Vex assist hooks. And that one, nice, actual nice hook up there in the mouth. So we'll get him in the bucket. We'll check the time, check how many we've got, and we might pack it up. Beauty. Well, that's me, I'm definitely done. The beach is super busy, very quiet. Finally got the cloud cover that we're after. I'm gonna flip over the camera, show you what I caught. So I'm gonna go and say hello to Andy and Paz, and then I'm racing out of here. Just too busy for me. Let's see what we've got. As you can see here, glamour morning. That rod's nice. I've pulled that rod in, the little Slayer from Assassin, but I did a lot better than I thought actually. So here's the catch here. It's a beautiful herring. This one here is probably the fish of the day. Absolutely cracking herring. Beautiful, and actually managed to catch someone's tailor rig, so I'm glad I've got a free sinker. Sinkers aren't cheap. So glad I got that out of the water, put that back in the bucket. Caught that when I was throwing for lures. But yeah, a little feed there for the kids and the family. Definitely didn't break any records today. Put these back in the bucket. We'll go and say hello to Andy and Paz quickly, and then we'll get out of here. Beautiful morning though, but yeah, just too busy this beach for me, so I had my fun. Time to race out of here for sure. I'm just going to quickly go and bombard these guys. So I've had a comedy of errors this morning. I've got all my camera clips are broken, and as I said, we've actually got the cloud cover we're after probably about 2 hours ago. But you said this beach is way too busy for me. So I say a quick hello to Andy and Paz, and I'm going to clean up my fish and I'm getting out of here. Just saying, Andy, I'm done.
Yeah, it's one of those mornings.
One of those mornings. We've got the cloud cover now.
Yeah.
I got lucky. I think the lures outfished my bait. I don't know how you've gone this morning yourself.
An absolute donut session, mate.
No, you're joking. I've stolen all your fish, really?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm baffled. I'm absolutely baffled with that. And that's incredible.
one of those days, mate.
Yep, absolutely.
I'm not done just yet. I'm going to put a couple more baits in.
Yeah, okay, nice. So say you pulled in your bigger rod. Obviously that was due to the swimmers and the kayakers. I'm not going to get your opinion on it, but my personal opinion is I feel like they could go around over our lines. But again, we don't want to get into too much of a debate, because I know it's been a challenging year off the beach so far, I must say, with the activity.
It's one of those topics, and everyone's got an opinion.
Of course they do, Andy, absolutely.
My opinion is the reality of fishing on metro beaches
Yes.
is you have to share the beach with people who are not willing to share with you.
Yeah, that's perfect. I'm gonna actually put that in the video. That's spot on. I think that's a great attitude and way to think about it, isn't it, Andy? You don't come down here and assume that you've got, like you say, you've got to share the beach with others that are willing to share with you. That's a great way to approach it. Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's just the way it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
And a lot of it's people don't really know what they're doing, walking under the line.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Sometimes the frustration.
Yeah.
Especially when you're not catching fish.
I know.
Frustration.
I know. And I didn't realise Paz was here, so I'm just going to go and say a quick hello to Paz, and then I'm going to pack up my stuff. But look how busy this beach is. It's, I mean, it's a beautiful spot, and it said the cloud cover just a little bit too late, I think, personally, but I'll let Andy keep fishing there. He's in the zone. All right, let's go and see Paz. I don't like to get on camera these legends, so I'm going to be very quick. I didn't realise Paz was going to be down here. How'd you go this morning?
Yeah, good, mate.
Yeah.
We've got about 3 or 4 herring.
Yep.
Stingray, which
Stingray.
wasn't ideal.
No.
And, a flathead. So,
Oh, you got a flatty? Yeah, size flatty?
it was just size, but I threw him back.
Yeah, nice. Oh, nice,
The
yeah.
herring flatty and,
Yep. Yeah, perfect.
Doing the whole cycle thing, catch squid, catch fish, to hopefully catch squid again.
Oh, that's exactly right. I caught herring to use bait, and they caught more herring. But yeah, I think fresh bait's key, isn't it, off these beaches?
That's right. That's right.
Have you fished down here much yourself personally?
I don't do a whole lot of beach
Yes.
fishing, as
Yeah.
most people probably know. I do
On your
fish
channel,
on
yeah.
the river, and when I'm out here, I'm squidding
Yeah.
from the kayak.
Yeah.
But Andy's been trying to get me on it for a while,
Yeah.
so I thought I'd come down and give it a go. Got the perfect morning for it.
Oh, it's
been
glamour.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
We'll start packing up now. Now it's starting to get a bit busy.
Yeah.
Keep out of people's way.
Yeah, that's it.
And, yeah. How about yourself? How'd you go?
I got 7 or 8 herring, but I said, Andy, I think the lures just outfish the bait today, and some days it's vice versa. And some days I'm just watching Andy catch fish, so, you know,
Right.
so.
I mean, it's fantastic. No
Yeah.
matter what, it's always good to know that even though we are in the metro area,
Yes.
you can go to a local beach,
Cool.
you can go to the river and that, you can catch fish. You watch a lot of the channels over in the UK
Yes.
or over there where
Yes.
it's a massive struggle.
Yep.
Here, all you can have to do is just go to a place with water and you're more than likely to come up with something.
I think that's why I do what I do. I just try to tell people that just go and have a crack, because we're an island essentially,
Yeah.
and we've got such an amazing fishery at our doorstep.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
No,
Oh.
it's been fantastic.
Yeah.
Good to meet you as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Legend yourself.
No, mate, you do a great job with your channel. You're getting a little few bites. I'm going to leave Paz alone there, and we've all got to pack up. But as he said, the beach is absolutely packed, mate. It is jammers, absolutely jammers. So, yeah. All right, I'm just going to pack up, and as I said, the beach is jammers. That is me completely done. I'm just going to walk down to the water. As you can see, beautiful morning. Had my fun. Met up with Andy and met Paz for the first time. Absolute amazing gentleman. Had a really good chat off camera. Got my herring. Didn't get the cloud cover. Got a little bit. I'm just going to slowly show you a little bit of a circle view. Got the swimmers down there. So got our cloud cover now. I've had my fun. I'd have to say the lures definitely outfished the fresh bait, but very timid takes as well. But I've got my feed. Look at this little puppy here. How you going, puppy? He wants some fish. Let's see if you can find my fish. Here's a little cutie. Look at this guy. Hello. So, the swimmer thinks that I've got anything dangerous, but he's having a good time, the old doggy here. So I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks for watching. I've got no hooks or anything, mate. It's all good. Yeah. So the little doggy, he's coming to have a little sniff. I've got fish in the bucket, but nothing dangerous for the dog. He's a little cutie, this one here. So just trying to do my outro. And he's coming over to sip. No worries, mate, all good. As I said, this beach is a beautiful place, very busy with swimmers. We're going to pack up, we're going to go to the beach. We've had our fun. Lures outfished bait this morning. Thanks for watching as always. Stay safe, tight lines, be kind, and we'll see you legends out there soon on the water. You.